What a game, people. Chelsea nil, Liverpool nil. Same old story. There's no point getting too angry. The main question today, I want to ask you lot straight up. Is it time for Kai Havertz to go? Is Carefree Lewis G right? Or is Carlito right for him to stay? Lewis wants him gone. Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video as always. I know it's going to be... I know everyone's frustrated. I know everyone's annoyed. Graham Potter sacked. Some people are happy. Same old story, same chances, same, final third decision making not good enough. Everything. People, guys, one like helps on the channel. Please click it, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification. Check out the merch as well, wowachels.com/store, as you'll see the bottom of your banner. You'll see in the description. We've got all clothing lines here as well. And you can see on my jumper right here, people. So you want to support, come and support wowachels.com/store, as it says right now. But Liverpool had some moments in the game where they done decent. Chelsea had many chances. Kai Havertz, man. I try so hard to defend him. Guys. So hard. You guys don't understand how hard it is to defend Havertz, people. Look at that. Hit his hand, people. Literally, right there. Hit his hand and winning. The guy tried to lob him. I get it. But even chances where he gets the ball on the left side and he just can't hit it properly. I don't understand. Like, it's so frustrating, man. Everyone is lacking confidence in the team except maybe Enzo. I think Fofana had a very good game today as well. I think Enzo had a good game today. Reece James had parts of good games. Towards the end, he looked like he didn't care. He was just booting it. He was misplacing passes. They didn't care, basically. He was just like, go run after it. Sterling, go run after it, even though he went off the pitch. They just didn't seem like they cared, in my opinion. I think because they know the season's done. Everyone's going through a difficult time. They're getting paid millions of pounds, by the way, per year. But, the manager's gone. That's the most important thing. And we need to focus on what's next. And whether that means players like Havertz need to go, we don't know. We had an interim manager that never ever managed a team before, never ever put a team lineup out. I mean, 0-0 isn't the worst result for him, but personally for Chelsea, it was very important to get that winning. 49% possession against 51 for Liverpool. We had more shots, 12 against 7. Liverpool had more shots on target. I don't think there were dangerous chances like Chelsea's, but they were fouling us quite a lot. And typical stories, people. The referee, even in the first half, when I saw Matip foul João Felix, and I was just thinking, bro, where's the yellow card? And then he gets the yellow card after like the third foul. I just don't really understand what. That's the ref for you. There's no point just keeping blaming the ref. Chelsea should be putting away these chances. Kovacic off the line, Havertz a chance disallowed. Havertz other chances. He had 2 or 3 other chances, and this. We've been saying it for months, people. We've been saying it for months, weeks. We celebrate when Havertz scores goals. I celebrate when he scores a penalty. What? Yeah, it's just got to a point, people. We have to think about what's next. What's next for the future of Chelsea Football Club? We got rid of a manager that we thought was part of the project. He's not. We're now looking at, Julian Nagelsmann. We're looking at Enrique. There's talks about Mourinho, Kante. We're hearing a lot of managers right now, people, and I think Chelsea have to take their time. And I know this might be a bit controversial, okay? This might be a bit controversial, but I don't really care about this project stuff. Okay, I know I'm probably going to be wrong, and it is going to be about a project and a manager coming in for long term. But I don't really care. Take me back, Conte, Mourinho, Ancelotti. Take me back to all these days where we won trophies. The difference is when we won trophies, we never strengthened. That's the only problem I had with Roman in terms of transfer business. Todd Bowley, if he sells players, he will spend money. This guy has spent money. Yes, he won't do it all the time, but I'm sure some of these players will have to leave eventually. Whether it's Mount, whether it's Havertz, whether it's these guys that need to leave. I watched Conor Gallagher today, and I was just like, he can't even kick a ball. He's got no vision. He ran into the final third. He's got to do a diagonal through ball. The guy passed it behind to another player. Like, He couldn't even control a ball. These are the subs that you guys want. Now, Blue Footy on Twitter, Vince, that's my guy, yeah. He asked, why should we spend money on João Felix? Yeah, João Felix has been scoring. But look at the spaces he gets into. He needs to adapt to the Premier League, yeah. He's come into the Premier League. He's played what? 7-8 games? We have a rubbish team that's doing nothing. And the only reason why I compare it to Hazard is because he actually gets the ball and takes on players. Our guys do not take players. They get the ball, they turn around, they pass sideways. The only difference is Felix isn't scoring goals, but Hazard wasn't that prolific in front of goal. He was missing sitters as well. The only thing is, he won us games when it mattered. That was the difference. Obviously, Felix is not doing that right now, and that's why people are calling it out. But I've seen more from Felix than any other player this entire season put together. And that's not even capping. I know Winter Surfer Andrew, my guy, has always been saying Felix is missing sitters. We have to call up on it. He has to improve upon that. But we're not getting anything from any other player. Modric, you're not going to get that. Pulisic, you're not seeing anything. This guy's not consistent. Ziyech, he's playing on the Potter when he should have been gone. We've got these guys, people, that are not good enough for Chelsea Football Club, or something's wrong. I can't see what it is. I can't tell you what it is. I'm glad I'm not the owner. I'm glad I'm not the manager. I'm just a guy behind the camera talking to you beautiful people. Make sure you guys like the video, by the way. Support the channel, people. Like the video. So it's very, very frustrating as a Chelsea fan. Also, there's a few views during the Ramadan break, which is very, very offensive to me. Especially if I was at the stadium, I'd be very gutted to hear that personally. And that's why I'm saying, like, this world is a weird place. You know, people hating on each other. You know, you had KSI saying the P word and thinking that he can just put an apology and it'll be done. A lot of people think I'm Pakistani, but I'm not Pakistani. But I can tell a lot of people, Asians, have to be offended by that. They should be offended by that. It's very social media world is crazy world, people. It's a crazy, crazy world. And my connection is bugging out. As the table is right now, we are 11th. We're same points as Fulham. We played one game in hand, extra game, sorry. And our goal difference is -1, which is absolutely embarrassing. I think I saw a stat as well. It was, you know, 2 other seasons where we've only scored 28 goals or 29 goals in 28 games in the Premier League. I think it was 1920s and 1970s, and now we've matched it now in the decade right now. So it's absolute madness from Chelsea Football Club. I'm a bit surprised with how it's all gone. You know, when we look back at it, you look at the manager. We sacked Tuchel. Tuchel still thinks about Chelsea. The way he's been talking in his press conference, this guy's still talking about Chelsea. But this guy cares about Chelsea. He doesn't have the same affection for Bayern, in my opinion, from what I've seen. I will not be surprised if it breaks down after a year at Bayern. But when I look at it, I'm just thinking, well, we got rid of him. Potter got rid of him. Why did we not get rid of him during the international break and then, let everyone relax, come back strong, and we start again? Why did we have to see it after the Villa loss? That's what confused me more. I have to ask the question to the board, what was the thinking behind that? Todd Bowley was not at the stadium today. Frank Lampard was. Maybe we give Frank Lampard a job. Some of you guys were saying you'd be happy to finish 16th if it meant Frank Lampard got the Chelsea job again and he kept it. If we're willing to accept that, then we might as well accept Potter at Chelsea, with this mentality. I think our standards are over the place. The board have to take responsibility in this situation. The players have to take massive responsibility. Some of them are still here. I don't know how they're still here, but they are still here and they need to go. But they're still here. I just don't understand. And now we've got Wolves next. And for the Wolves game, when we won the Champions League, Thomas Tuchel came in and we won the Champions League. Maybe Julian comes in before the Wolves game and we go again. Tottenham sat their manager that season. We won. Tottenham sat their manager this season. Can we win? Maybe. The Champions League, I'll never ever doubt Chelsea for some reason. Something about Europe where these guys, yes, they may sitters, but one of them will eventually go in. So Champions League, I still feel, fancy our chances against Real Madrid. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but Real Madrid, we had them the last couple of times, even though they beat us on accurate. We had them 3 or 4-0. VAR saved them, people. So guys, never give up on Champions League, but Premier League, Adios, man. People giving their tickets back is peak as well. Like the video, people subscribe, hit the notification, tune in daily, comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Apologies about the no stream as well. The team are very busy, unfortunately, and I need to go and pray for Ramadan.